I have always heard about the truth, about the Holy Spirit. However, I had never fully embraced it in my life. That changed the moment I decided I will surrender, and I threw entire being on the altar and began to live according to what was written. I was born and raised in the church, but I always took it in a religious way. I relied on logic to guide me. Since I'm in the science field, everything that made sense to me, I tried to follow, and when it didn't make sense to me, I would listen, but I wouldn't obey. I saw people around me receiving the Holy Spirit, and that would bother me somewhat. Humanly speaking, I wasn't doing anything wrong. Until a Wednesday meeting in September of last year, Bishop Goncalves invited everyone to go to the front, but I was feeling uncertain about going forward because I felt a little embarrassed. Then the bishop said, "If you work with numbers, you won't come forward because God's mathematics doesn't work like man's." That awakened a huge faith in my heart, and I said, even if I have to change career, I have to go to the front because I need and I will receive the Holy Spirit. I went to the altar and felt like, forgive me for the phrase, but it was like I was naked. I threw entire being on the altar, and it was the best seeking of my life. I even got emotional because it was something that I can't explain. It's something indescribable. That evening, I received the Holy Spirit. I was baptized, and I had the assurance when God said to me, "Now, my son, you are truly mine." It was a joy where I felt like jumping for joy, screaming and crying all at once. It's an indescribable sensation. It's a peace. It's a new life. Since that day, I live an extraordinary life. Even the simplest things become extraordinary because I know that God is with me. I seek daily and I come to church on Wednesdays to feed myself because it's an essential meeting. Now I have the assurance of my salvation, and I don't want to lose it for anything because it's the most precious thing in my life.